A very good Wednesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat to bring you your latest weather and non-Bowling Green forecast courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. You can see where we still got some lingering cloud cover out there, folks. We had the cold front that passed through here yesterday evening. That is opening up the door to those northwesterly winds. That is going to be escorting in much nicer conditions here across the entirety of the Waubles community. Looking down across the south side of Waubles, down in Gold City, down in Simpson County, we are currently holding on to that thick cloud cover. All right, now this is going to be slowly but surely pushing down to the south and east, like what we were just looking at on the satellite. And you can see, looking off on the north side of our coverage area, we've got much nicer conditions. The Beach Tree News Skycam showcasing clear skies there with rays of sunshine already set to dominate. We're going to be dealing with that throughout the vast majority of the day as we progress and work that cloud deck on out of our vicinity. Temperatures and dew points, folks, all the way down into the upper 50s. It is immaculate in the outdoors. A little crispness out there this morning. You might even need a jacket. We're going to be taking highs this afternoon right around the mid and upper 70s. It is going to be absolutely wonderful. We got some plans to throw a bit of disc golf this afternoon. Hopefully you can find yourself in the great outdoors as well. Looking here at the latest surface map, what we've been discussing, folks, that cold front that passed through here yesterday is now well to the south and east of the region. You will know building in here from the north, folks, is that area of high pressure, and that is what's going to be bringing us that comfortable weather, not just today, but pretty much through the end of the work week to soak in and enjoy. You can take a look here, looking at the latest model guidance. We have got the purple arrows indicating the clockwise flow around that area of high pressure that's going to be keeping those winds out of the north. That red arrow indicates the path that surface high pressure is going to take here over the next 48 to 72 hours. And with it remaining to our north around the Great Lakes region, those northerly winds are going to stay in place, folks. So what does that mean? It means that the comfortable conditions in regards to temperature and humidity will be hanging around at least through the end of the work week. So we put this into motion. You can see that area of high pressure dive down across the Great Lakes in the northern Ohio Valley. And then it peels off there to the north and east. And you will note as it does so, it allows the opportunity for a little bit of moisture to sneak up here out of the south. High pressure right here, clockwise flow, is going to try to shovel in some deeper moisture. It's not going to be a washout by any means, folks. The vast majority of it should be staying dry both Saturday and Sunday. But we can't rule out a stray shower, maybe a stray rumble of thunder in the Saturday to Sunday time frame as a result. Now let's get a look at 18 to 20,000 feet vertically extended up above our head. We have got this upper level trough that's here bringing us the nice weather. We have that surface high pressure we were just talking about. You will note that that pulls off to the east with those northerly winds remaining in place. And then, folks, as we get into the weekend, as we previously mentioned, this trough, again, barrel rolling in here out of the north and west with a little bit of rain and cloud cover here. We could be looking at this little reinforcing jolt of cooler air late in the weekend into the early days of next week. All eyes are going to focus on to the north and west, folks, as we get into roughly a week or so from today. Guidance is hinting at this large upper level low getting pinched off from the upper flow here. And this meandering upper level low, folks, if it was to remain intact, could bring very chilly, breezy conditions along with scattered rain and storm chances along with it. Now, as we've talked before about upper level lows, if you've been following along with us here over the past year or so, these things have the characteristic to overstay its welcome. So these things meander and get cut off from the upper flow and pinwheel around until it gets picked back up and drop kicked east of the area. So with that being said, we could have a period of active weather next week, so we will be keeping very close eyes on that. Total rainfall amounts, though, folks, in the short term here over the course of the next 5 days, maybe a trace, maybe 1/100 of an inch throughout the weekend, but otherwise, we're all going to be quiet out there. All right, folks, it's not going to be nothing to worry about. Looking out off the Atlantic, we've been keeping track of Hurricane Lee. It remains a hurricane at the this moment. But at some point between 2 a.m. Saturday, 2 a.m. Sunday, that's expected to weaken down to tropical storm strength. as it makes impacts to the U.S. mainland near New Hampshire, Massachusetts, over into Maine, and then on up into Nova Scotia in the Canada vicinity. Getting back here closer to home, you want to talk about what we can expect in regards to our weather pattern. We're pretty much going to be holding anywhere between the low and mid 70s, folks, today, tomorrow, and then progressing on into our Friday as well. We'll nose back up to right around the 80-degree mark as we progress and work on into our Saturday and Sunday with a few isolated rain chances that are going to be present there as well. All right, so we can click right here. You can see here from the latest from the National Weather Service, upper 70s across the board through the end of the work week, touching the 80-degree mark in the Saturday time frame. Those hit and miss rain showers coming in, so it should not be too shabby at all. Folks, that'll wrap up your Wednesday morning Weather Not Bowling Green forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a